everybody and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be another Will I Buy It video. This is actually a series that I do every single Sunday on my channel. Every single Sunday morning I put out a Will I Buy It video where I go through the launches for this week. I talk about if I'm interested in these makeup launches or if I'm not and why. This is a series idea that I got from Samantha March here on YouTube, as well as a whole bunch of other amazing YouTubers that do this kind of video. I will link them down below if you are interested. But let's just get into the video. I have my water with me. It's like in a very fun juvenile glass, very me. And I'm going to be going through all the launches for this week. So if you're interested, then of course, keep on watching. Okay guys, let's begin. So, we're starting off with the Marc Jacobs gloss. This is a new gloss inspired by their Daisy Love fragrance, and this looks like a pretty interesting gloss. I know it's nude. I like nudes, okay? I'm so weird. But seriously, like, I like nude glosses, and this looks like a pretty interesting one. I don't know if it's limited edition or not, but I will say that I'm kind of like thinking at this point that if I want to get a new gloss, and I kind of feel like I do because I am running out of several glosses and I use gloss a lot, but my point is I feel like if I do want to get a new gloss, I kind of like am really attracted. This sounds so weird. I'm really leaning towards getting the new Bite Beauty glosses they came out with that were coffee scented that I was going like nuts over in like a few videos back. Those are some really good glosses in my opinion. I feel like those look really pretty. So I feel like if I do get a gloss, I'll get one of those. But this looks nice too. It is $28. So for Marc Jacobs, that's a pretty fair price in my opinion. But yeah, do I like these? Yes. Will I get them? Probably not, but moving on. Anyway, let's talk about these new Milk powders. So they come out with some Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powders, and let me first say that the shade range looks great. I love this shade range. They have 3 colors, and they have a light, they have a medium, and then they have a deep. Thank you, Milk. I like this. This is a good shade range. I don't know about the powder. I've seen a lot of buzz about this. People have been talking about it, and I don't think anyone has tried it so far that I have seen. I might be wrong, but I don't know about this powder. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know if I'll try it because honestly, like, I don't really use powder that much. So whenever I do use a powder, it's like a more inexpensive Coty Airspun powder, which is the powder that I have right here. And whenever I'm baking or in need of a powder, I use this powder because it's inexpensive, it's good for me, and it works for me, you know? So I don't use powder enough to make an investment of, like, say, how much is this? $29. That's not terrible, honestly, but that's kind of like $30 to be honest. Let's just be honest. And I don't feel like I use powder enough to justify spending money on another powder when I already have one that I like. You know, that is me being stingy. But anyway, I'm interested to see what people say about this. I'm intrigued, but not enough to actually purchase this. And next up is, oh, this is going to be exhausting. This is a Too Faced collection. I've heard a lot of talk about this collection, and I feel like I've sort of like spotlighted it in a few videos already, but this is like this first time I feel like they've come out with like a spread of makeup. They're showing like everything I believe that they're launching, and it's a lot. So let's just break this down. So first up, let's talk about these blushes. They have these blush duos, and they have also a banana powder as well. I'm kind of like curious because the Candy Johnson collaboration that they did with Too Faced, it had a banana powder in there, and now that they're coming out with a new banana powder, I'm curious to know if this is a reformulated banana powder or the same banana powder in a new packaging, you know? So I'm curious to know if that's the case. I don't think I'll be purchasing this banana powder. Actually, no, I know I won't be purchasing this because I like loose powders. I don't typically like pressed powders anymore, so I do not need this, and I will not be purchasing this. Same goes, honestly, for the blush duos that they have in this shot as well. I don't find the colors appealing, number one, and number two, I don't wear blushes enough to justify getting another blush, so I will be doing a pass on this. Next, we have some palettes, which I have mentioned in previous videos. I believe that these are going to be $34 each, and I mentioned that I was not going to get them, I believe, But now I'm kind of like, the pink and purple one seems kind of appealing. So I don't know. This is a maybe. I think I'll go to Sephora, I'll swatch them, and I'll see if I like them. And if I really do like this palette in particular, not the green one. See, the green one, I only see like 2 shades that I really find myself drawn to in that palette, and those 2 shades are the gold and the green, and it's not worth buying an entire palette just for those 2 shades. But the pink and purple one, pretty much every shade in this palette except that first white shade is a shade that I think I will like and use. So I'll go to Sephora, I'll see how this palette swatches, and I'll make my decision then. They have 12 lip glosses, and these are lip glosses that I personally will not be getting because, number one, the shades don't really appeal to me, and number two, like I said before, I'm more interested in another gloss, so I will not be getting these because I do not need to. However, these glosses are $20 each, which I guess is a fair price. However, moving on, this is actually quite interesting, and I'm kind of debating on whether or not I should get this. This is a Twinkle Twinkle liquid eyeshadow, and I'm not sure if this is a shimmery formula or a glittery formula, and if it's a glittery formula, I will be very interested in this product because those first two shades in the selection of eyeshadows, those 2 shades look really interesting, and those 2 shades look like shades that I will use, particularly the second shade from those 2 shades, the kind of like turquoisey one. That one looks really pretty. So yeah, like this is something that I'm thinking about. These are $22, which is fair. This is a big maybe. Big maybe, because I kind of want to order a whole bunch of Steel and Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow eyeshadows, and I don't think I should be ordering those and these at the same time, because that's just a little much, even for me. Alright, moving on. This is something that I know I definitely will not be getting. These are fresh squeezed highlighting drops. I don't need these. I really don't. I believe these are $30 each. I know I'm cheap. I feel like these are kind of gimmicky. I don't feel like I need these, and they're $30, which I cannot afford right now, so I will not be getting those. Then they have some highlighter sticks. I will not be getting these highlighter sticks. I don't need them. I don't really like highlighter sticks in general. I don't really find that I use them if I do have them, and I tend to prefer liquid and powders when it comes to highlighter, so I will not be getting these. So yeah, by the way, these are, how much are these? Oh, can't find the price. Yeah, these are $30 each. So no, I will not be getting these. And then they also have a UU Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation, and then they have a setting spray, both of which I will not be getting. I don't need these. I already have setting sprays, and I already have foundations that I like, so I do not need these. These are really nothing special for me, so I do not want these. This is from Benefit Cosmetics. They have a Brow Contour Pro 4-in-1 Defining and Highlighting Brow Pencil, and it looks like the concept is you can do pretty much everything with your brows using just one product, and it has it's multifunctional, which I think is really useful for makeup artists. But I don't think I will need this at all. I don't think I want this at all, because I just have brow products that I really know and love, and they are not $34, and they work for me really well. So I don't really need anything new when it comes to brow products, and I will be passing on this. This is a brand that I haven't really heard anything about previously, and I figured that you guys might be interested in this. This is the RLG Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. They have come out with 2 new eyeshadow palettes, and these look pretty beautiful. They have a Anita B palette, and then they have a Tokay Maquinoa palette. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but these are 2 really pretty eyeshadow palettes. I'm particularly interested in the second one, the one on the right. Those colors look so pretty, but this is like, okay, these are $35 each, and it's an indie brand, which I feel like I would be interested in. So yes, I feel like I am interested in these, but I don't want to get a palette unless I really feel like, oh, this is so pretty, you know? So I don't think I'll be getting this. Also because I don't think I have a chance to swatch and try these out myself. The swatches look pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I want to get this palette because, I'm not like obsessed with this color story, you know, and it's really just up to preference. Everyone has their own preferences, and my kind of philosophy when it comes to purchasing new makeup is I save my money, I look for things that I really know I'll love and be obsessed and excited about using. And if something like isn't like completely amazing for me, I will not get it. So yeah, this is like something that looks nice. It looks great actually, but I don't think I will be like excited about using it. Like I don't think I'll be like blown away by this color story, and I don't think I'll be like sort of like jumping up and down trying to like use this again and again. And if I'm not doing that, then I will not be getting this. It's just that simple. It's nothing to do with like the brand or the way that they have like done the color story. It's just like my personal opinion. I don't need this, so I will not be getting this. Next up is something I knew the minute I saw this that I will definitely not be getting this. This is the eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. They have like a new 5-pan palette, and it's $48, and it's called Camel because it is basically a selection of 5 of the most basic browns I've ever seen in my life. And let me just say, if you work in an office, or if you like really, really like the basic traditional makeup colors, or if you don't own a lot of makeup, I feel like this is a great option for you because it's a little bit higher end, and I feel like the colors in here are appropriate for anywhere that you go, and I feel like this will be a good option for you. But for me, I'm like, I don't need this. I really don't. I don't think I'll ever wear this palette if I do get it, and it's $48, and this does not look appealing to me whatsoever. So do I need this? No, I do not. So this next product is, I feel like, a good option for you if you like sort of warm tones, but you're kind of sick of them, but you don't want to transition to cool tones just yet, but you kind of are willing to like dip your toes into something. Or if you like your neutrals, but you're kind of looking for something a little bit different, but you're not ready just yet to use like really colorful colors. This is the Makeup Geek new eyeshadow palette, and it's a pumpkin spice eyeshadow palette. It has 9 pans, and it looks really nice. I feel like if you find this appealing, I feel like the quality will be really great. Makeup Geek is known for their really quality eyeshadows. I will not be getting this because these colors personally do not appeal to me. I have similar duplicates in my collection already that I don't wear as much, and I see no need for me to go out and get another palette like this because I know I will not be getting my use out of it. They also have some singles. They have a summer collection, and then they have fall collection singles. I don't know which one is which, so I'll just put both of these on the screen right now. I feel like I really like the deep blue, like on the bottom. That's really pretty. And maybe like that pink, like that shimmery pink as well. I mean, yeah, these are colors that look pretty, but like I'm not like jumping up and down to get them. Wet n Wild, I feel like, is turning into one of those brands that just keeps on releasing new makeup. Didn't we just see the Zodiac collection from Wet n Wild like just literally 2 seconds ago? And now they're coming out with a Fire Dragon versus Ice Dragon limited edition collection. This looks so pretty and really appealing. I feel like it's a really nice collection, and I would be interested in this collection if some of these colors or some of these products were permanent, because for example, I love like the look of these highlighters. I think they're really pretty. These liquid lipsticks, they look really nice as well. I adore like the look of these pigments. These pigments look absolutely beautiful, and I haven't tried Wet n Wild pigments, but I've heard so much about them. I feel sorry for the people that were buying the Zodiac collection, because now like that collection apparently it's old news, and now they're coming out with this new collection like for like winter. But yeah, I like this collection. I like the looks of it, but just slow down, please. Please slow down. Because I feel like they're turning into like one of those brands that are just like coming out with new launches all the time, and I'm a little bit done with that. Okay, so moving on, Sephora Collection is coming out with some new pro palettes, and these look like they're for fall, and the colors always look pretty nice. One of these looks like the Born to Run palette, like remastered, honestly. These look like nice colors. These look like nice palettes. The pigmentation looks really nice. I don't think I'll be getting this. I don't think I need these. at all. I mean, these palettes look huge. Most of the colors in these huge palettes are colors that I feel like I already own. There are some colors in here, like some yellows that I know that I don't have, but I don't want to buy a palette just because of one row of shades, you know, because like that's just not practical. So I will not be getting these. The color story does look interesting, but I don't need them. This next launch honestly has me like thinking, why? This is a collaboration with Beauty Blender and Too Faced. And I say collaboration because I don't know exactly how Too Faced could have collaborated on this. I mean, did they pick the color? Because this is a new sponge from Beauty Blender. And haven't we seen like 1,000,001 colors of these? Like why come out with a new one? And they're calling it the pink lemonade color. It's pink. It's literally 2 shades lighter than your original hot pink one. So why? I don't get it. I'm not interested at all. ColourPop Cosmetics is coming out with their anniversary collection, their 6-year anniversary. Congratulations! And they have 6 eyeshadows to commemorate this occasion, and they're super shock shadows. And I don't know, actually, I'm kind of interested in the turquoise shadow, and even though it's like limited edition, I might pick it up. Big maybe. But I really like this color. I really like it. Essence is coming with a whole collection of fall and winter products. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's so much to talk about here. What I'll do is I'll just tell you the things that I find appealing, because like this is way too much stuff to talk about and I don't think I have the physical energy for this. So the thing that I do find interesting is their glitter palette, which is right in the center. It's a palette that looks like a whole bunch of like different bright colors in one palette. I think I also really like that palette that's right above it, the one that has like a lot of really light pastel colors, because I feel like those will be like transforming toppers for eyeshadow. So I think I like those. So maybe, yeah, those 2 things from this, more so like the glitter palette. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's talk about Essence again. They have 3 eyeshadow palettes and they're currently available. And I'm kind of like, a while ago I would not have been interested in the top eyeshadow palette whatsoever, but now I'm kind of intrigued. I'm interested. I am really interested. I would like to hear more about this formula. I would like to see reviews. I'd like to see swatches. I'd like to, if possible, try it out in person, but I think I might purchase one of these, particularly the top one, because those look like colors I don't really own many of, so I'm kind of intrigued. Jeffree Star is coming out with a new liquid frost highlighter. I'm kind of on the fence about this because I really like liquid highlighters and I know that he'll probably make a really, really good one, but I don't know if I need this. This is a maybe. Big maybe, honestly. Okay, something else I definitely will not be getting is a new Givenchy Rose Gold collection. They have a Mystic Glow powder. I don't know how much this is, but I'm pretty sure it's like about $50, which is way too much money for what this is. I know it's a luxury highlighter, but I am not what they're aiming for, so no, I do not need this at all. Not happening. These are some Love Luxe Beauty highlighters, and I believe that these are like $20 each. I love this concept. I love these colors. They look like pretty like out of the box shades, and I also like how they're having like individual colors rather than just a palette with full of highlighters that you probably won't use. These are highlighters, by the way. They're individual highlighters, and I think that these are pretty nice. I don't know if I will be getting these just because I don't really need new highlighters at the moment. But some of these shades do look quite nice, and I just wanted to show you guys these colors because they are really pretty. I do think that $20 is a fair price. I think that these are $20. But yeah, I don't think I'll be getting these because, like I said, I don't need them, but the color selection, I like. I don't need this. I do not need this whatsoever. This is a limited edition flower-powered Tarte palette. To be fair, this is probably like the most interesting palette the Tarte has come out with in a long time. That sounds so awful. I don't need this. No, come on. Nah. Yeah, okay, I understand. I get it. Tarte does not market towards like people that like color like I do, but every time I look at like a Tarte product, I think of that beautiful palette, that like bluish greenish palette that they released as an April Fool's Day prank. And I'm like, well, you obviously know how to create a beautiful color story. Maybe they were just testing it out. Maybe they will release that palette. But until they release that palette, I'm honestly like looking at every single Tarte launch and feeling like, no, you know. Because I like that palette. I love that palette. I love the color story. But this is just not like, this is just kind of like modern Renaissance. And everyone already has modern Renaissance. I already have modern Renaissance, and I'm kind of over it, so no. Okay, so moving on. This is something that I'm considering. This is a Sublime Skin highlighter palette, and I know, I said I don't need highlighters. But these are Pat McGrath highlighters, and if you know anything about those highlighters, then you know that these are truly unique shades, and these would look so beautiful on the eyes and on the face and everywhere. But these look so pretty, so I might be getting this. I might, because these are absolutely beautiful, and I've like kind of been lusting after Pat McGrath's brand, and I really love her stuff. I mean, I love the looks of it. I haven't tried anything yet, and I want to try something so badly. This is a limited edition Midnight Chaos eyeshadow palette from NYX Cosmetics. Now, I admit, when I looked at this, I was like, this is interesting. But then I saw it's limited edition, so I'm kind of like, ugh, I can't really get it, but it looks so pretty and looks very tempting. I don't know. Should I get it? I'm really tempted. Why are you limited edition? Maybe I should make an exception. Stay strong. Stay strong, Anya. And it doesn't really help that I've already seen amazing looks being done with this palette, so yeah, thanks, universe. First world problems, I know. I am very well aware. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little installment for my Will I Buy It series that I have on my channel, of course inspired by Samantha March. Before I go, I just want to say that yes, I do post videos on this YouTube channel, and I post videos pretty often right now. It's like almost every day, but my official upload dates are Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday, and I post in the morning. And then I've also been like uploading like random videos as well, like throughout the week. So really I post like 5 to 6 times a week at this point, because it is summer right now and I do have a little bit more time on my hands. So yeah, I post videos pretty often, so if you want to check my channel, I'll be sure to check it down below. I would appreciate your support, and yes, I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.